The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Butcher's Bible Podcast. I'm your host, Dry Lips.
Dry Lips. And I am Luke.
Two blokes preaching the good word of the meat industry.
One episode at a time.
Yeah, thirsty work doing this, isn't it, mate?
I could tell you're like, ready, record, and then you just say shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have a little swig of this beer, and then we'll get going.
Wow, the boys and girls will be like, is the episode started?
I know. We'll see how long we can push it next time.
Yeah, just not say anything, really just looked at each other.
Yeah. At least last time we had Henry there going, what the fuck is going on?
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah. How are you, man?
Yeah, really good, mate. It's nice to see you.
And you. Yeah, it's been a few days since we last spoke, probably.
Yes, it really has.
Yeah. How's your week been?
The week, last week was a bit epic. The boy, the site manager, he was on holidays for a whole entire week and he spent nothing but fishing. So micromanaging through the roof. Yeah. Everyone was a Sam, self-appointed manager.
Cool.
And it's just all hell broke loose because people had holidays, people were off sick, people this and that. And it's just like, oh, why is this chaos? Why is it chaos? And then I was like, oh yeah, because there's no foreman. So
yeah,
the mice play where the cat's away, isn't it?
Yeah. That's like when you realize, someone actually does need to tie these dogs down. Kind of just stop them from being so unruly. Everyone just goes, fuck this shit. No one's here to tell me what to do.
Yeah, exactly right. And then Monday, it was sorry.
You do get that in shops sometimes as well, which makes me laugh.
But work gets done. Everyone like the radio channel changes. Everything just you can do those bits and pieces, but the work still gets done, but not at a very fast pace, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of flair that goes on when people are doing it because there's no one to be like, don't do it like that.
Yeah. And they become a Sam, a self-appointed manager.
That's it. That's it. Story of my life.
And then he came back today, and then because I was waiting by the mess hall, and he turned up. I was like, oh. There's a few of us boys around just sitting there chatting, and I was the first one. I was like, "Oh, mate, did you have a nice holiday?" And then before he could even say yes or no or whatever, the boys were like, "Last week was fucked. This is bullshit." And I was like, "Oh boy, there we go."
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, and then they just bombarded him like, "Last week was fucked," and he's just like, "Holy shit, I've been on site for 30 seconds," and I was like, pat him on the shoulder and said, welcome back. I walked out and I was like, right, I just went in my truck and pissed off for the day.
Yeah. I was seeing you later.
And I didn't see him at all. I didn't see anyone. I was on the south side, and it was up to 6 foot, of just mud, and I got 60 tons. I'm just shifting through that, and I'm like, this is sketchy. I could just slide, or I could just do whatever. But those machines are quite reliable, or didn't tip or anything. So I was really, really shitting my pants, but also relieved at the end of the day. Oh, made another day.
I mean, they're fairly competent, fairly capable bits of equipment as long as they're a delinquent driving them.
Well, yeah, that too. But then also because the dump truck itself, so you got the cab, and then where the cab and the actual tray meet, there's a swivel. So it's like a swivel. So if the thing tips, it just goes. It just falls over.
At the back of it. Yeah.
It just because it's on a swivel and just goes. It just falls over, and so you're just like, oh my god. And then so the boys are going to come over with like a slew and the dump truck, and then they just got to put it back up on its side, and plus if you got like 30 tons of material in the back and it's spilled everywhere, you get the grief from the boys. They're like, "Oh, Tippy's at it again." And you're just like, "Fuck's sake, that name's never gonna leave." You do it once, and everyone just remembers. So you're just like, "Fuck me."
That's it, man. Saw the fun in the sliders.
Yeah, exactly. Fun in your sliders. Yeah. What about you? What do you get up to?
It wasn't too bad. Second week, third week. Second week. Yeah, second week, freelance, going around. It's just getting a routine. I think that's the main thing for me. I'm just trying to figure out sort of a routine amongst my many places of employment now.
Good.
And good fun. I had a good time hanging out with Doug.
Love him.
Middle farm. Every time I go and see Dan now, it's like a therapy session for him. He's like, I've been on my own for the last week. And I was like, I'm sorry. And then he just goes absolutely off on one. And he just gets some verbal diarrhea, saying anything and everything that comes into his head because he knows it's a safe space with me. Because like, if anyone says some out there off the cuff kind of dodgy shit, I'm one of those guys. Believe it or not.
Poor Dan. We love you, Dan. Stay strong.
Yeah. That's
Stay
it.
strong.
He's listening. Yeah. Stay strong. He's listening to it now as well. I was like, oh, what? So I've left. I've stopped being your manager, your boss in charge of you, and you still want to listen to my voice?
I just miss you so much.
Yeah.
And he was like, smell you in this club.
Yeah. I was like, oh, and you're standing I'm on the little block now. He's on the big block.
He's upgraded himself.
He has, and so I'm over on the rounded edge wobbly block. I'm like, thanks. This is great.
Well, you leave. This is what you get.
I know. Well, I was on that for a year until we got the larger block, so I'm fine with it. It's a humbling experience, if anything. Now I just see him smashing the shit out of that block with the chopper, and I'm just like,
your tears. You just
yeah. I was like, I'll be back, baby. I'll be back soon for you.
Yeah.
He'll turn up one day, and I'll just take it. It'll be gone.
He'll call you and be like, where'd this block go? No idea.
I go,
Don't we talk about?
No. There was never a block there.
You always had that.
So that was good. Yeah. So that was good. It's good. It's good to see him, and it's nice just to take a step back and to go in and going, what am I doing? What am I doing today? Being the knife for hire, and just getting back to what I like and just going to different places and having that sort of spontaneous what's on today's agenda.
Yeah.
I picked up an afternoon, I think I said last time, in the local farm shop to me because they were a little bit up a shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah, you were doing half a day or something?
Yeah, so I'm doing an afternoon there now.
Oh, that's good.
Not too bad. And yeah, I'm actually, last week I was talking to my friend and I was organising a chance to go down and see his knife forge, which is pretty rad.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool. So all in due time, I'll put up some videos on the socials and stuff. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. And he was like, maybe we can get you forging a knife. And I was like, oh my God, can I become your apprentice?
That'd be cool.
I was like, you're going to take an apprentice? He was like, there's barely any room to stand next to each other. I was like, we can get cozy. It's fine.
I can hold you. Me, baby.
Yeah. He's a really nice guy. Really, really nice guy. And he's an old metalworks teacher at one of the schools nearby. One of like sort of not. It's sort of like a alternative school. Sort of. Have you heard of this like Steiner type thing?
No, I'm still trying to figure out if like a knife forger is a blacksmith or not. And that's what I'm trying to figure out in my head.
He was a blacksmith, but now he is a knife forger.
So there's two different things.
I don't know. Am I just being blasphemous? Am I just absolutely smashing all of blacksmiths and calling them knife forgers or knife makers? Because
when I watch like Game of Thrones or whatever, they're like, go to the bastard son's blacksmith or like the
smithy, yeah.
And when he said knife forger, I was like, is he a blacksmith?
I think he's a blacksmith. He doesn't make horseshoes or swords or shields or anything.
Well, a knife is almost like a sword, just a smaller version.
He forges it, Japanese folded steel. Shit, he's a blacksmith.
I think he's a blacksmith.
I'm sorry, Andrew. He has no idea this podcast exists, but I'm sorry, Andrew.
He does now.
He does now. Yeah, I'm going to talk to him. Hopefully, I'm going to go talk to him tomorrow. And yeah, send you some pictures and maybe do a reel or two. I'm so excited because one thing I've always wanted to do is make my own knife or create and design a knife that I can use.
Yeah,
Probably,
have like a handle custom to you.
Yeah,
that'd be so cool.
He uses local wood as well. And he's like, this is 15,000-year-old bog oak, and then this one is wood that I harvested from the tree in my back garden. It's like, what is going on? He's
Tell
such
me
a
more.
cool guy.
Tell me more, master.
He's so chill. He's so chill. So I'm super excited. It's sort of like that little kid of when you start learning, or that early apprentice where you suddenly get something and something clicks. No, I was with Kitty and we were talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, maybe we can get you forging and you can make one day." And I was like, "Oh," turned to Kitty and she was like, "I saw the 6-year-old Luke." Yeah. Make a face there and go, "Oh my god, it is!" You know.
You could probably get like a fake duck branding as well and do like a knife range.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Well, they'll only be like 2 or 3 because they'd take a few days to make.
That's all right.
And I'm keeping all of them. Yeah. So that was good. And yeah, it was kind of same old. Dotted around, driving here or there, talking to people, talking to clients, talking to smallholders to see if I can help them in any capacity.
Amazing.
And on the weekend, I went camping. Your boy went camping.
Out in nature. Luke's favorite.
It was so good. I loved it so much. It was just, it was one of those campsites that just let you be able to fuck off fire as long as it isn't dangerous. And
well, the most places not let you then.
A lot of places don't. Because you get the dum-dums going around, just building fires too close to the tents and too close to cars and shit like that. And,
Well, rubber doesn't melt, does it?
No. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. That's all.
He's gone there.
And yeah, it was just brilliant. S'mores, my daughter stayed up way too late and we were just sleeping on the ground. The airbed went down. All of the quintessential British camping, things that can happen happened. It was just brilliant.
You were essentially a Premier Inn ad.
I was when I woke up in the morning and I was like, I cannot move.
Yeah. I'm frozen to the ground. I want with the earth now. Let me be, kitty.
They had these compost toilets, right? Which were just a big IBC tank. Underneath this raised, quite well-made toilet platform, and you just chuck sawdust down after you've been.
Yeah, brilliant. We've done that before. We did like a yurt, and they had like
You filled that full of shit.
No, well, it was really nice. It was really romantic, but they had a horse trailer that they customized. So there was like a little shower, a little extra shower, and then there was like a toilet with just a hole, and then you just put the sawdust in as well.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
They're cool.
And it was nice. Yeah, I woke up and Kitty wasn't there. I was like, "What the fuck is she gone?" She'd got up and woke up at 4:30, as she has done for ages because of the flowers. Early bird gets the worm and all of that. And she was sitting outside next to the fire, just as sort of like it was that really early dawn, and the dawn chorus of all the birds kicking off first thing. It was so loud, and she just went out and sat out there, and it was really quite sweet to see. And then I was like, rolling over on this fucking hard floor, going back to sleep.
Because you just don't wake up ever.
No, I can't. It's the story. I have executive dysfunction, and my brain, as soon as I wake up, my brain goes, not happening. It physically hurts me to wake up sometimes.
Well, yeah.
I have a doctor's note.
Narcolepsy.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. It was brilliant. And we were when you're sitting around the fire and you think years ago people were content with this.
Yeah.
It's a real sort of like one of those things. We're in an age where you're trying to strive for accomplishments for yourself or for other people. And years ago you were like, with the people you love, and you're around a fire, you're eating food, you're telling good jokes and stories. And then, the next day you're incapacitated because your back's broken.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it was fucking brilliant. And then we went out for a really, really nice meal Sunday evening. It felt like we've been at the beach all day. And, when you go to the restaurant in the evening on like a veranda, sun's coming down, you're getting like seafood and all that sort of stuff. It felt like that. It was really weird. Like I was in some strange taverna and I don't know, Santorini. The weirdest feeling. And then today is absolutely shitting it down.
Have you been to Santorini?
No, I want to go, but I've been to a few of the Greek islands. But no, I think Santorini's overpriced. You can go to nicer ones.
Yeah. Well,
for half the price.
Well, my wife and I went to Santorini because I did a heap of research. And it's like, let's go here. And we went to Ia and everything. And I found a secluded beach. And that's where I proposed to her.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so cute. And that island as well, it's all black volcanic sand. So the water is it's really odd. It's super hot. It's 40-something degrees. The water is like 1 degree, and the sand is like just pitch black. And you're just like, what is this fucking blood?
Up against the white buildings, which actually is a very tiny part of the island. There's white buildings.
Oh yeah, because it's like right at the top in here, and then you go down into the slums of where we were, and it was just fantastic. Oh,
you were down in the favelas where you eating all street food?
Fuck yeah, I was. I was right in and amongst that. It was so good.
Yeah. I can imagine that wicked.
And I didn't even get sick or anything, and I ate some dodgy shit.
Yeah. Have you seen a couple of those? Have you said this? The Instagram account where that guy's like eating raw chicken every day until I get a tummy ache.
No.
He's on like day 70 on Instagram. It's absolutely insane. There's another guy as well who's going around India. He's going around like New Delhi and then going to surrounding countries or like districts of New Delhi. He's like eating Indian street food until I get food poisoning. And he's literally just getting a free holiday out of it. He's on like a day 111 or something ridiculous. He's eating the maddest looking shit. Like I cannot even tell you. They're like washing their hands in the food and then giving it to you. And he's like, sweet.
Yeah, well, they have no like hygiene or anything in their country, but it is like solely based on food. Like in those more poor countries, like Asia is.
The culture's huge for food.
It's huge, yeah. But they just have no hygiene. It's just like this food needs to get out and it needs to be served and cooked and ready, like for service and everything. And it's just like, wash your hands with your own feces. There we go.
Or he's like holding it in his hand and he goes, one more thing. There you go. That's for you. Yeah, same for me currently. It's good building up a rapport with clients, and I hope Doug still likes me this week.
He loves you. He listens to this. It must feel surreal when you walk in. You're like I'm working with like a legend, and then it's like this place is it's quite humbling,
It's nice. It's a couple of the girls on the till. They were like, "So, do you do this elsewhere?" I was like, "Yeah, I do. This is kind of my thing currently, going around doing butchery and other places, but it is with primarily people that I get to choose where I work. I'm not just doing it by any means necessary. And I want to work with my mates and have a laugh and enjoy the job and do a good job."
Yeah.
And they were like, "That's nice." I was like, yeah, it is. It's pretty good actually. You get to go to different places, buy different food from these places, and just nice.
Yeah, the outlook is a bit more refreshing, I guess. Because you go, they I'm going to Middle Farm and I can pick, 5 or 6 ciders because they have the biggest cider collection in the UK or whatever. Or
it's massive. That cider barn is freaking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Huge. I haven't actually ventured too far in there because I know that I'll be like one of these or one of these.
I'm gonna take a case of these.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's what Doug said. Doug was like, he had to like have a word with himself, take himself aside, and be like, right, I can't have 4 pints because he was like, it was so easy just to go in and get a 4-pint jug every day or something like that.
Oh my God, really?
Not every day, but you know what I mean.
Well, I'm just saying, like, they sell pints. I'll be sucking them down like it's no one's business.
I don't know if they have a license so you can consume on site, but boy, howdy, they like give you barrels. Like, take it home with you, you know?
Whoa, this ain't gonna last the drive.
Yeah. That's so bad. That's so bad. We don't condone drinking and driving, everybody.
Yeah, definitely not. Don't do that. That's silly. Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Get someone to pick you up or catch a cab or a bus or a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I'm all right.
That's brilliant. I like that. It was really good. You know,
Yeah.
bit jealous, but at the same time, I'm in a massive fucking truck listening to my jams.
Nice.
Carbonated in some fucking mud. It's unreal, man. The mud is just like, this shit's never ending.
You're like super slippy slidey.
Yeah. You're
That
going up.
shit's
You're going
crazy.
up like
that would drive me. That would just drive me mad.
well, yeah, because you're going up like 40-degree hills, and then it's just all mudslide, and you just like, and you just like you're turning, you're like, you gotta compensate, and when you get to the top, it's like I'm not even halfway done with this job yet. I still got to reverse down this hill, and then dump this load, and then go back down that hill. That's all slidey. It's
So
fucking
bad.
wild. It's fucking
It's so
wild.
funny. Did you picture yourself doing this job a year ago?
No, not to this extent, no. But but it's just fun because I'll be like still listening to like my metal, just driving along like, oh you fucking man.
So good. Funny. Have you had any other thoughts on the butchery yet, or you're not sold as of yet?
I've always got thoughts about butchery. It's one of the many reasons why we have a fucking podcast about it.
It's true.
I do. I just look at my kid now and I'm just like, she hasn't been touched in so long. This is disgusting, you know. And then I'll go to the local shop and I'll buy like a whole chicken or two and I'll do stuff and I'll break it down and then I'm like, it's so nice. It's just refreshing as well. But then I'm like,
you don't have to be tied up. You don't have to be tied up in it. I'm just saying, the people have said as well.
that's true. That's true.
You don't have to be tied up. You can go do your work and fuck off back home to see your family.
Yeah.
Same hours as what you're doing now.
Well, yeah, I got to drop a day in October.
Am I gaslighting you? Probably a little bit, yes.
Oh no, you lit me up, yeah. The thousands of people throughout the world, you've lit me up, you can't. But you've done it with love and affection.
I have.
You just weren't holding me.
That's it. Hold me, daddy.
Oh, my moment. Oh, man. Right. So, first off, we want to say thank you to Sam Bailey.
Yeah, solid guy. We had a quick cancellation. We tried to contact a few people, but Sam came through on the night, and what a good episode. He was so open, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was really good to see. It was especially
really
a young fella talking openly about all that stuff. It was amazing, and we couldn't thank him enough. And also the response that we've gotten from it has just been
brilliant,
incredible. You know,
lots of love. First 48 hours was probably the best response we've had. Yeah.
It was
not discounting any of the other ones, but I think this was one that was really good. Yeah,
everyone was super supportive and lovely about it. Yeah,
we appreciate the new subscribers on YouTube. If you're in the capacity to do that now, give us some love on YouTube. We'd appreciate it. It's just one simple click. What do they say? Like, subscribe, click the bell.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
Yeah, and then you get notified when we post something. Yeah, and jump on the Spotify, give us 5 stars or 1, and just tell us how shit we are. We appreciate it. Just do that.
Or 5, or just give us 5, and then send us a PM or DM, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, do that. That's great.
So we can talk about it. Sweet as. Okay. What are you doing this weekend?
I don't know, mate. I think I might just take a sweet trip over to Ascot Racecourse.
Sweet. Me too. Do you want to go together?
Yeah, should we hold hands?
Yes, please.
Should we dress up in matching outfits?
Yes.
It's gonna be so good.
I'll be the back of the horse.
Yeah, I'll be the front because I the fucking talk nay. As you can tell, guys, we are super excited for Smoke and Fire. We have got our editing manager Keith coming along with us, and we're going to do a full-blown content day.
It's gonna be sweet.
It's going to be
really
incredible.
Good.
Luke and I, in our element, drinking beers, doing coverage of everything that we can, from the Butcher Wars all the way through to the barbecuers, and our good friend Waz's Sauce Hut is going to be there as well. So we're going to hang out with him for a bit. And the Icelandic butcher Jean, he says he's going to be a groupie. He said,
"Yeah, hell yeah!" And I'm going to go over and speak to Mickey at Smoky Rebel Grills. That'd be sweet.
Yeah,
he's my boy from Beer and Barbecue Festival. Excited to get in touch with him and just say what's up. He's a proper guy, and that's right next to the. Might be jumping ahead, the Butcher Wars stage. So I'm sure we'll find a place where we'll just hang out. And if you see us, of course, come over to us because we're probably going to have microphones on.
Don't come empty-handed. Bring beer.
We're going to be chatting some shit. I can tell you that much. What was it Keith said? We said about
don't say
it. He said in a quick basic terminology. We said, do we want to have a run through of what we're doing on the day? And he said, no, you guys just go off and do your thing, and I'll be mic'd up, and I'll just film you from behind and or in front, and any other angles that we can find. Yeah, it's gonna be good fun.
And that's the PG version that he said it.
yeah, he's fucking hilarious. That guy, he threw me off completely when he said that. It's so good. And yeah, we're gonna be there. Eating some food, drinking some beers.
Yeah, like we said, boys and girls, come up to us, give us a hug, give Luke a kiss. He's got that social anxiety. It's funny.
I'll just stand there and be like, I know that guy. and it'll be Brett, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit myself.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
But, and that's if we don't come up to you first.
Exactly right. Yeah. But it's going to be so much fun. We're really, really excited. We want to try as much food as possible. So we do have some food stalls that we have on our mind that we really want to do, like try the food. But we also want to try and get interviews with them as well, because we're going to do like a massive thing with it. Don't want to give too much away, but we're going to do a massive thing with it. As well as just interview all the butchers that are competing, who aren't competing, group photos. Keith also said he's got a drone coming, so we're going to get all of us, everyone who's there, everyone who listens, everyone who's part of it. We're going to get a massive group photo.
Big drone shots. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
My question to you, Luke,
is,
who do you think in the countries is going to be number one?
Well, don't. I'm looking right now. The countries that we've got: New Zealand, Australia, England, Scotland, Italy, Brazil. Brazil, unfortunately, had to pull out. I've heard through the grapevine.
Oh yeah.
Just through a lack of sponsors.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Costs a lot of money, these things, man.
No, I get that. Yeah, definitely. It's a shame because those guys and girls, like at the Sacramento, did a fantastic job, and they really look like they brought the heat.
Yeah, they really did. Germany, USA, Poland, Tonga.
Yeah, Tonga. Yeah.
Greece, Ireland, Spain, and Romania.
How exciting!
There's at least 2 or 3 people from each of those countries turning up, and it's going to be an absolute crack. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a good show.
Yeah,
it's going to be almost like the qualifying rounds for the WBC. You know what I mean?
Not really.
Like you're going to see who's bringing their A game, and to see who's got the momentum going into the WBC in a way. And I know that Lawsy's going to bring it because he's talking a big game even before he's left the country.
His balls are like this big because he's just like, fuck you. Like
he's got something up his sleeve that he's not even told his wife. I guarantee you.
I doubt it. They would have been bouncing ideas, and she's like,
Yeah.
no, do it this way. Yeah,
Or it has to be. It's in the middle of his living room.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not seeing it.
Also, I wonder how big his actual suitcase is because he hasn't put anything on social media. Because we've asked
He
him.
must have shipped it over prior to like he said with in the episode. Go
Yeah.
watch that. You don't want Ant is absolutely hanging his asshole.
Oh man, I was so hungover.
But he sends it all out box crates prior. Do you reckon he's going that heavy in this time?
I think he's gone heavy. I think he's going like this is the first Butcher Wars UK edition. Like this is going to be like the benchmark. That's what I really, really think. And I think I think he's bringing the heat.
It's going to be sick. I mean, Shannon Walker, the one who's comparing this whole thing, being the host of the whole Butcher Wars, was Australian as well, and yeah,
yes, he is.
It's going to be a red hot crack.
Once the Butcher Wars is done, he's going to be deleting beers with us. We are going.
I think that he's going to be deleting all social media.
Yeah, no, he won't. He's going to be deleting beers with us once that's over. We are going to crush some booze because I haven't seen Shannon Walker in over 10 years. So
really,
oh yeah,
well, we were.
Yeah, never met Brett as well or Gary, who's coming over from the Squilly Pig. Shout out to them. Fuck me, they do some amazing food. Get over to their Facebook, guys. Holy shit, he does some killer pies. It's just I was going to message Gary.
What did you say? What pig? The Squealing Pig.
Squealing Pig in Brisbane.
Oh, I thought you said Squiddly.
Squidly
Pig. The Squiddly Pig. Yeah, Squealing Pig.
Yeah, no, he does some stunning pies, man. Fuck my. Like I was gonna say, do you want to bring some frozen ones, please?
yeah. Just the souffles.
Yeah, can you bring some?
Should be really good. I'm super excited.
But yeah, we want to try and get as much coverage with those boys and girls. We've got Team America.
I want to talk to Gianni from Italy. He looks like such a character.
Yeah, is he mustached up?
He is stashed up.
My man.
He's stashed, and he was in the Italian WBC. Has been for the last 3 competitions.
Yeah,
so that is a man with some competitive pedigree. For the next one, and yeah, it's going to be great. I'm sure my girlfriend's going to be talking to the Greek guys.
They're just more tanned.
That's true, and they know Greek. And I know this much.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Right, I want to ask you though, what's the country that's going to win? What country is going to put the best display? And what country do you think is going to be the underdog? Hit me with it.
I would like to see, as much as I hate to say it, I think Australia are going into this as the favourites.
Yeah, we are.
Aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, Brett's just a powerhouse and he knows the game inside out.
Yeah, he does.
He's got the cheat codes, my guy.
He's had them cheat codes.
He has. Oh, fucking hell. And then I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think is going to win to start with? I'm saying Australia because I feel like that's the way it's panning out at the moment. You never know; some curveball could happen.
Well, I was going to say best display would be Australia,
right?
Brad Law straight off the bat, but I think who's going to win it is either Germany or New Zealand.
You reckon?
Yeah, Germany or New Zealand because what they did in Sacramento. They were great. They were flawless, beautiful techniques, beautiful displays. They worked magnificent as a team. You can't doubt that for one bit. They did a cracking job. But I think my heart's going with like New Zealand for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
To win it.
That's just like, there's no overall winner, but I'm going to say in my head and what I'm going to be watching, that's who I'm going to pick. And I think the underdog.
Is it a country or a singular person who wins? I don't know.
I think it's heat. So it's like 4 against 4, 4 against 4, 4. Like, so 4 people compete head to head and then it'll be the next round 4 people head to head, 4 people, I think, or is it 3? I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, don't forget father-son duo.
Oh yeah,
Richard and Ben.
Yeah.
Richard.
Richard.
I say Richard because I just read it. Yeah, considering
Ricky.
I worked with them and next to them in the Team GB.
It's Ricky, isn't it? Ricky and Ben. Yeah. They're killers. They're absolute killers.
Recent winners in Butcher Wars up north or whatever it was, Battle of the Butchers.
Scotland.
Can't recall what it was actually called, but yeah, they're coming off the back of some heavy training and a win.
Definitely.
You can't forget Ben.
Jindal.
Yeah.
How the fuck can we?
He's coming in hot. He's definitely doing something, and someone has also taken Simon's place, I believe. Simon's in it. Simon's competing, or is he?
I don't think so. He is.
No, I think he has stepped down. He is on the fire pit stage, though.
I think he stepped down, and then there's someone else jumping in.
He's just hanging out next to fire pits, cooking some absolutely sick food.
If we see, we're just sinking beers with the boys.
Yeah, he'd be like, go on, bud. Yeah.
I really hope it's like Elsie or someone.
I could have inside knowledge, but I'm not at liberty to say, I'm afraid.
So you're just dicking us around, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, so that's Scotland. So that's not UK. Ben was obviously UK. I'd love to see like an outside sort of someone come around and absolutely steal it, like Romania or Greece, Tonga especially.
But that's what I was saying as the underdog.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Tonga maybe. It'd be interesting to see what they do.
Who have you got on Tonga? Marty Hickey. Excuse me if I've got that wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Freaking sick. In Romania, who have you got? There's no names. Cordeia. Wow. They look serious just from their pictures.
They all tashed up?
Both bearded up, like us.
Nice. I might shave my beard and just rock the mo all day. So you can see like all 3 of my chins. Dude, what brought you to the wars?
I was going to say, there's a reason why most millennial men have got beards nowadays, is because we're hiding our trauma.
Yeah, exactly. I'm eating it into my chins.
No. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Germany can bring it.
Well, they won Sacramento, didn't they? So you're looking at an easy option for a win, but I think display wise, definitely Gary and Ben, Brett.
Yeah,
but I think the great underdog would definitely be Tonga, because they're very meat orientated over there as well, and I hope that they've been put in the practice.
Yeah, I bet we're only going for Saturday though. I am, at least, anyway. Don't know about you. If you booked a spontaneous Sunday ticket.
No, I'd rather probably not suffer all day. I'd rather just suffer in my bed with a big fat takeaway, or maybe something on the Traeger. Who knows? More figuring that out.
That's pretty good. Sounds like Keith's driving then.
The fuck he is, yeah. I'm the precious cargo.
Are you? Okay, right. You'll be lying down in the back on the way home going, I can't, slow down.
No, I'll be putting my feet on the steering wheel while he's driving. I want to play chicken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. There's going to be so much good food there. So much barbecue. That's one thing that Kitty's most excited for. I was like, do you want to come to the Smoke and Fire Festival with me and Keith? And she was like, do I have to be on the pod? And I was like, you don't have to be. You can just eat loads of food. And she was like, I'm so there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, definitely. We are looking forward to it. We've been saying it for months now. And the things that we got, we might even, if we can do it, we might even do like an Instagram live as well when we're doing bits and pieces. It might be good.
That'd be good. That'd be good
to look out for on the Saturday. So instead of people waiting for the content, we could bring it live to them, which is always a good idea.
That's not a bad shout, Anthony.
Yes. And also, we didn't release the episode on Monday, so this is going to be coming out on Tuesday.
This is very true, because I was a tired boy from all my camping.
Yes, you were. I got home and then didn't even end up sleeping. You're just like, ugh.
Oh, don't.
What happened?
So I messaged you, and I was like, I am going to be exhausted for tonight's pod. So can we record Monday instead and put it out a day later? You were like, yeah, sound all good.
Yep.
And then there was me thinking I was going to get a nice cozy little sleep.
Snoozy peas.
And then my neighbours decided to be outside all night moving cars around, which was fucking brilliant.
That's what you get for living on a farm where there's just shit everywhere.
There's like there's a few industrial units where there's like a garage, and there's some people who, if they're also, they do airport shuttles and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. So they're constantly up, driving out to go collect people at all times of night. Exhausting. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, nice.
And then this morning, today I texted you, I said, I'm well fired up for the podcast. I slept like shit and I've drunk too much coffee.
I was like, those are great combinations, baby.
I was literally hearing colours. It was that bad. I was so caffeinated. It was just driving me crazy.
Like a taste
I was getting annoyed. I was getting annoyed at myself. I was so like buzzed.
Yeah, you're too fired up for someone with lack of sleep.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be sick. Can't wait. It's gonna be seeing so many people that I've revered for so many years.
Yes. Yeah.
And just if they know my name, I'm gonna be absolutely beside myself.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait. All the people that we've talked to for years, been following, been commenting on, been like messaging, everything in between. Yeah. It's a really good opportunity. I'm looking really forward to it. And I'm glad I'm doing it with you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And you.
Yeah. And we'll take everyone with us on the road trip as well.
Yeah, that live is such a good idea.
Thank you. I just thought of that. I was just like, how selfish of me not to show people what we're doing.
Yeah. You in the car with Keith. What did you say, Keith? He'd be like, fuck off. Or say something extremely out of pocket and you'll be like, oh my God.
Oh, well, that's our editing manager, Kath.
Yeah. You're going to get cancelled.
No, of course. Right. We put on our Instagram work fuck ups.
Yeah, that was a good shout. Let's put that on there.
Yeah. So a handful of people I've selected. Some I'm not going to repeat. Others were really stupid. Just saying. We love you, but they didn't make the criteria.
Yeah,
be better.
Work fuck ups.
Yeah, be better.
Do better.
Right, so let me start this one off. Dear Anthony and Luke, I once misread the handwriting message off of the answer phone. I cut 58-ounce center fillet steaks. Should have been 6 ounces. They cost me 50 ounces as I owned up to the chef, and he did me a deal. We met halfway. That is my work fuck up, guys. Enjoy.
50-ounce fillet steaks.
Yeah, they should have been 6 ounces. He did 8.
Oh, 8? Oh my God.
Yeah. He cut 50 of them.
That is awful. I mean,
terrible.
But there's the quantity of 50 of them, isn't it?
Yeah. And also to cut 2 ounces off of every 8 to make the 6 ounces. Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Why can't they have just been like, it's going to be a bigger steak this week?
Well, they would have incorporated it in the price, and the menu would have been made up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, man, that would be so gutting.
Plus, you've dealt with chefs. You've dealt with chefs. Fuck, what kind of
chef? Yeah, I've dealt with chefs, yeah.
But yeah, it's just, you know exactly what they're like. It has to be this size. They're going to weigh every single one. But it's really good that he owned up to the chef and was just like,
it's true.
Yeah, I'll fuck that up.
Yeah. So you got 6, because I'm normal, I use grams, right? Mm-hmm. So I use 6 ounces is 170 grams.
Yes.
Then 8 ounces, it's 226 grams. That's quite a difference.
It's quite a difference, yeah.
Oh my God, that must have been absolutely gutting.
Yes.
It's fillet as well. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, or center cuts as well. So it would have taken hours to fucking seam them, roll them, slice them. Ones that didn't make the cut, you're like, oh, fuck me.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Oh my god,
The amount of
the fact that it is Philip, that is the money shot right there.
That
Oh
is,
my
yeah.
god. Thank you to whoever that was sending that in. That's absolutely soul destroying.
Well, that was the legend DC.
That was DC.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell! He is human.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's gonna be sitting there like
Jesus
motherfuckers.
Christ. Yeah. Thanks, TC. Oh, we'll see you Saturday, my guy.
Yes, we will, man. Big hugs and kisses for Joystock.
Yeah. Oh man, I have done something like that. I did that with some ribeyes before, but it's equally as bad. Fillet ribeye, same in certain respects.
Yeah, exactly.
So and to take it off, take the 2 ounces off is just as bad. Is it? And take just as long.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dear.
That is a good point as well. He is human.
Well, he is. They walk among us. Gods walk among us, and
They
they
do.
bleed too.
Oh, nice Batman reference.
Something like that. Do you bleed?
Well, yeah, Batman vs Superman, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
It's just the one line that's more memorable than all 60 movies.
I think I find that the Christian Bale, Michael Bay Batman films are the absolute pinnacle.
Yes, definitely. Those are right up there. And definitely. And RIP legend Heath Ledger, Australian as well.
It's very true.
Very true. Yeah. First bloke to win an Oscar and die. Never turned up for the award.
He didn't.
Too soon.
Never, always. Never did. That was me saying, no, don't worry. Next fail.
So they are ready for this one?
Yeah.
Boys. So my work fuck up. I accidentally shot myself with a 4-inch nail, ripped the fucker out, bandaged it up, and cracked on with work. Later, it got infected.
Nice. I'm assuming that's not anything to do with butchery.
No, that's brilliant. It's brilliant. So obviously that's a bloke who's like a carpenter or a cabinet fitter or something. He clearly listens to us.
That's sweet.
4-inch nail though. 4-inch nail.
Yeah, that's
Straight through
jabbing
the
in.
finger.
Yeah, it's going straight through.
Pulls it out. Anyway, so imagine, like, I don't know, like if it would have hit the bone or whatever, but he's taken the fucking thing out, bandaged it up.
It would have smashed something, would it not?
Can you imagine? It's like bad enough when I crushed my finger. But the dude's just gone back and just smashed himself 4 inches. That's what
I
she
don't like that.
said.
It's bad. I'm going to give you all 4 inches. Wow. Yeah, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm ready to get infected as well. Just literally adding insult to injury.
Yeah.
You got an infected finger once. I'm gutting chickens. Whoa. I was gutting chickens furiously, right?
Furious.
And when you put your hand in the chicken, you kind of like swivel your hand around and then run it along the backbones to lift the lungs up out of like the rib cage space at the back on its back. Yeah.
Spine.
And that's the word. Thank you. And as I put my fingers through deeper in towards the bird, up to where the lungs are on the heart, one of the bones had obviously broken when it was in the tumbler to get the feathers off, and went a good centimetre down through under my nail. It was so bad. This should make me. I don't know whether to laugh or I start to get hot whenever I think about it. So I went through under my nail bed, and I pulled my hand out as if something bit me. Naturally, you're working in a somewhat clean environment with a dirty product. That got infected like nobody's business. And that boy was fat, and I had to go to the minor injuries now to like track my infection for over like 2 weeks as I was taking antibiotics.
Oh God.
Brutal. So I can sympathise with that. It was so bad. It was literally like something just stabbed me, reached out and stabbed me. But it all happened so fast. I was like, fine.
There we go. That was good.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah.
Right.
It's
So,
fun.
no,
That's a good
it's
one.
not. Not with that infection. Fuck that. Right. So the next one is a chicken one, which is funny.
Who was that from?
Big Man Beer Blog.
Wait.
Big Man's
No.
Beer Blog. Legend. Next one says to be anonymous. Hey boys, just logging in my work fuck up. Back when I was an apprentice, I got confused with the chicken cushion and the little chicken parcels that we did. A woman came in, bought a chicken parcel, and I told her 30 minutes at 180. Getting that confused with the chicken parcel. Later the day next, the woman called up, furiously angry, and that I had poisoned her kids. My boss was so angry. And it was safe to say I was off serving duties.
So basically he said, yeah, you can undercook that shit. We're fine.
Yeah. So he got because he had the chicken parcels, and he had the chicken cushions. Obviously, the chicken cushions are going to take about an hour and a half, where the little parcels are only going to take half an hour.
Yeah.
Poor bloke. He was off of serving duties as well, which is hilarious.
And that was to be kept anonymous.
Yeah, he goes, please see if this is anonymous, and I'll tell you off air who it is, and we can laugh at it later. They'll be there that day.
Send them a DM, being like, "Hey, y'all need to brush up. Call Delia next time."
Yeah. Well, we'll see him Saturday anyway, so we can be like,
oh man. Well, admittedly, they got confused between the two, right?
Yeah, in your apprentice.
So, yeah. So the knowledge was there. It just got confused between the items. I myself have told people some bullshit that I just made up.
Yeah.
And then just hope that they came back, or they didn't come back at all, you know?
Well, I'm pretty sure that woman definitely wasn't coming back, and that he poisoned their kids.
I mean,
how bad would you feel?
You must get to a certain age, and then you just learn how stuff's done or cooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you get your 60-year-old women coming in and they buy a fillet end, very uniform shape, half leg of lamb, and they go, "How do I cook that?" And you go, "Wait, you're a great grandmother or a grandmother. Surely you must know how to cook this."
Yeah.
I assume like chicken parcel is one of those just odd looking things, isn't it? Where people are like, "How the fuck?"
Yeah. And plus VAP is probably pretty new to people at those days, because this person's quite a veteran in the game as well.
You're narrowing it down. You're not giving them any.
No, of course not. No, of course not.
So good. Oh, is it DC again?
No.
Okay, right.
He's never really worked shop.
Yeah.
Retail, sorry.
I mean, as he is a man of the people, I'm surprised he hasn't worked retail more.
No, he's not interested. He just likes the meat and cutting it and serving it and telling people to fuck off.
That's cool. No, I get that. Yeah, shame to be that person. I can sympathize by making stuff up.
Yeah, we've all done fuck ups, you know. And I've got a really good one that I'm going to tell at the end of this as well.
Okay.
It was life or death as well. So, because we put on the Instagram as well, then you can send voice messages or an email or whatever.
Yeah, which is bible@gmail.com.
.com.
I was like, .co.uk,
No. So yeah, this one was from Big Burke. So we got a voice note from him. It's a 2-parter. So this is going to be pretty fucking interesting because I haven't played it yet.
You haven't proof listened to it?
No.
Okay, come on, Brad.
Don't let us down, Bruss.
Fuckers. I come in the form of like being injured. So I'm gonna say like not wearing my cutting glove when breaking down beef before Christmas. So like we are in the shit of it and like caught hot and heavy, and I was breaking hinds, and as I was cutting down the H bone or whatever to take off the the top sirloin from the hip. I was holding on with my left hand and cutting with my right, and I slipped. And I went straight through my left index finger and into my thumb, and like opened them both up one day before Christmas. So I was the dick that had to take off Christmas Day at the shop because I had two fingers open wide. So
All right, next one.
Damn.
but I think the worst, I'm trying to think the worst fuck up that I've seen somebody else do is I had a manager that sold an entire beef custom cut and never took any of their information down, and never took payment. And then someone came and picked up an entire beef, like 2 sides custom cut, and never paid because they were like, oh yeah, no, it's already paid through. So the counter girl was just like, okay, wheeled it out to their truck, and they loaded the whole thing up and left, and we never got paid for it. So yeah, that guy wasn't in charge of taking custom orders after that one. That was an expensive fuck up. I'm pretty sure that was probably the worst one I've seen at the shop.
That's that, Brad. I'm sorry about your fingers, man. I feel you on that one, but not taking any details down.
Oh, that's not on. That's just not cricket, is it?
Oh my god, no! Ooh, my god, retail. What would that be?
Thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. Custom cut as well. Oh, holy shit. Imagine that. Could you imagine
they wouldn't have a job. They wouldn't have a job where, if not necessarily where I work, but the places that I have worked previously, someone were to make a mistake that bad, they'd be like, that is
your salary.
Straight up negligence.
Mm.
They'd either be put straight back down to the washing up, you know.
Oh, I think I would.
Not that washing up isn't a noble cause. Shout out to all the pot washers out there. That's where I started.
It's where we all started, man. Start at the bottom, work your way to the top. Now the whole team's here.
If you should be up here taking orders.
Oh man,
write that shit down.
There would have been thousands of dollars and like of just product just wheeled out the door, just gone. Off you go, never to be seen again. And then you're like,
jammy motherfuckers. They must be like, they haven't asked us for any details or anything. Just a cutting list.
Yeah. No pay.
And they obviously chanced it with the person at the front. They've just gone, oh, I think it's been paid for.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, fine.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking hell.
That's unfortunate for the cashier or the front of house clerk, or whatever Brad said.
Well, how are they meant to know?
How are they supposed to know?
Yeah. It says not on the girl, it's on the bloke, and fuck me, that's awesome. Also, sorry about your fingers, dude.
Yeah,
He was also that asshole to take Christmas Day off.
Yeah, Christmas Day, you should have Christmas Day off.
Yeah, exactly. I think he means like the 24th, like the last day where everyone collects and turning people down.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's 1 day off early. All the things you do to get that extra day off. Huh?
Oh, I'm watching you, Brad.
Yeah.
You would have been sitting there. Yeah, you would have been sitting there with his hand up, like, yeah, this is life, sucking down some beers.
Yeah.
Fuck is.
Oh man, that was a good one.
That was really good.
That's a big fuck up.
That's a huge fuck up. I like that. We need to hear more of these.
We do. I think we should just put it out there and just be like, just send them through, and we'll do them every month. We'll do a fuck up Friday or something.
Oh, good shout. Yeah, nice.
Because everyone's got them. I've got loads. I know you've got loads because you fuck up all the time. Kidding, I'm saying.
Hurt me.
Yeah, I'm feeling. Oh.
Fuck you, Tuesdays.
Yeah.
The last one. This is just fantastic. I accidentally listened to it, and I couldn't stop listening to it. So I want to save this for this one. And we know this. It's Phil Wood. He was a previous guest on on one of the episodes with us.
Craft meat.
Craft Butcher Phil.
Craft meat Phil. You're like, wait a minute. That was my thing.
Oh, Phil
Ross.
is sheep, he calls himself.
Yeah, or the Fat and Bone Man, whatever it was.
Yeah, the Bone and Lamb bloke.
But yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. Shout out Phil. Anyway, we phoned him up last time when we did.
The 5 Fs.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat that, but yeah, he's fucking funny.
I love it.
I love texting him. He's great.
You're gonna really love this then.
I hope so.
And everyone else will. This is just fucking brilliant. You ready?
Yeah.
So, Ian, good evening, and Luke. Just going to tell you about my biggest work fuck up. It's probably sleeping with the boss's daughter. I didn't think it was a fuck up, but others didn't agree. Can't really go into any details, so there you go. Goodbye.
Slept with the boss's daughter. He's an animal. Are you that? If you'd have told me that Phil was going to leave a voice note of a fuck up, I could have guessed that. I was like, it's going to be something like that, isn't it?
It's brilliant. I just couldn't stop listening to it. It's now my ringtone.
Is it? Yes, Phil.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh, I think that win.
Pretty funny.
That has to win something, Phil. Oh, man. Do you know what? I'm gonna get a t-shirt made up for him, and because I think that wins something.
Do you think? Should we do a t-shirt? The Fuck Up Friday. You win the Fuck Up Friday t-shirt.
Yeah, should we do a Fuck Up Friday t-shirt, man? That I'm gonna send him. Like, Phil, you're listening, and I know you are. Fuck me, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's good.
You win it. You win a t-shirt. I'm gonna send you a t-shirt on next week, and I'll send you one, and then it'll be just to you. Holy shit, that's hilarious.
Are you saying that one wins over the thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars of beef walking out the doors free of charge?
Oh, man, that is fucking brilliant. What do you think, then?
I would say that Phil's was oversight of the day. Like he said, he didn't see it as a fuck up, and that's his. This is his personal opinion. But that $5,000 of beef walking out the door, 100% was a fuck up, and it was one person's fault.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so let's.
But Phil gets the t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him Phil the t-shirt. That is fucking brilliant. We're gonna have the should we? I'll get a custom made. We'll have a Butcher's Bible logo at the front, and then we'll have the fuck up around the outside at the back of the logo as well.
Nice.
How's that? When we'll do that. Yeah. You win a t-shirt, Phil. Right. In saying that, ladies and gentlemen, send through more of your work fuck ups, and you can be in that. You can be in that, and we'll pick a winner. How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Let's do that. That's fucking brilliant. I couldn't stop listening to it. It's hilarious.
He's like, and you're like, what is it going to be? What is this man going to say next?
It's brilliant. I can't wait. If he sends through another one, fuck me, it's hilarious. Oh God.
It's funny.
Oh God. I couldn't stop.
One of my fuck ups. I think it was wasn't it? I think it was in Phil's episode where I said that end of Christmas, that time in my life, we had about 4 days off. We had Christmas, then it was Sunday, then it was a bank holiday. So it's good. Sorry, dog. Wait. Yeah,
I heard that. Yeah,
demon dog.
She's awesome. Leave her alone.
Hey.
If, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, Luke's now calling his dog because
nice. It's so funny. She's so quiet all the time, and the neighbors come in, and she's like, "Someone's fucking breaking in."
Let's come.
Yeah. One of my fuck ups. I think it was on Phil's episode where I said that I turned the fridge off accidentally.
Oh yeah, you did.
And I went back in, bright and breezy, after Christmas, and boy, howdy! I think there was one body of beef in there, and that thing was stinking.
Oh God, you're gross, and I love it.
Obviously, it was a mistake. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, clearly. Nothing in here of value.
Yeah. And then another fuck up was putting chili powder in sausages instead of paprika. That was a good one.
That's just a classic, isn't it?
Like 24 kilos of sausages.
Oh, Jesus, that is big.
Like per 6 kilos, I think it was 110, 20 grams of paprika.
Oh.
And a bunch of other shit went in there as well. But it was the 120 grams of the hot chili powder, cayenne as well. I think it was something like that. So it just went into the sausage mixtures, and I was like, la, 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 pumping them out, mincing it, being like, "Oh, this is spicier than normal."
I can taste it in my eyes.
Yeah. And it was like a hot paprika, Hungarian style type sausage. So it wasn't strange for it to feel or be spicy within the vicinity of it.
Sure.
We tried some, and after a customer had brought it back, and they were like, "Are you trying to fucking kill me?"
Yeah.
I was like, when you go, yeah. What?
What are you talking about?
No, these are. You're trying to kill me. Me and my. She went, me and my children. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Are they okay?
No, they're crying. They're crying chilies.
Yeah. Do they need some milk?
Jeez.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a good one. No, that's a good one.
And that's it's through these mistakes, not through having sex with the boss's daughter. It's through those simple mistakes of where you learn, don't you think? Where you go, I'm not going to do that again. But obviously, Phil never learns because, as we all know, this isn't the first time.
Nice. Such a fucking idiot. I love him so much.
An animal.
Oh, he's made me laugh. He makes me laugh every time. I love him so much.
Good, huh? He is good. Very good value.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. It's so good. It's a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Oh,
dear.
Oh, man. Right. So I'll do my work fucker. Mine was when I was on the Great Barrier Reef as a leading dive instructor.
Cool.
General checks usually imply that you go over your BCD, which is your compensating buoyancy device, which also has like where your ocky is, where all your leads and your mouthpiece and everything. But inside where the actual tank is, you've got the actual piece that screws onto the back that goes into the front. So there's a male and female bit, and in between the male and female bit, there's an O-ring, just a simple rubber O-ring. Yeah. And you probably get, it usually gets damaged from wear and tear, or just like, if you are careful, it just eventually just deteriorates. Mine, because I was pretty careful, did all my checks, but I didn't check it for like at least like a fortnight or something. And I just wasn't thinking. I was in such a rush, and I just tied everything off, checked how much gas I was, like how much oxygen I had and everything. And this one, we were doing a 35-meter dive, and this was for people to do their deep dive. And so I was doing the lead on that. Jump in the water, descend down, and we're descending down at like a standard rate, coming down every atmosphere. We get to the 35-meter mark, and as we're swimming along, like all you hear is like the loud bang. And so because I didn't check the O-ring, the O-ring had exploded with the tank on full blast.
Cool.
And so I had run completely out of oxygen. And so when I was like, when you go to inhale through your mouthpiece where the actual oxygen is, it had completely cut off, because it just cuts off. There's nothing more to suck. You can't do it. And so that had run out. The person who was on the lead with me was probably about 10, 15 meters away. And because your body is under such a negative atmosphere, so your lungs are gone from like a regular size to now like of a very tiny, like very tiny, because of the negative atmosphere pressure. Yeah. So you can't hold your breath as well, because if you hold your breath, it can cause all sorts of damage. So you have to slowly like bubble out so that your lungs are pressurizing. as well. So they were far enough for me to go, I'm either going to die because they can't see me because it's pitch black. Literally, when you go to those kind of depths, it's like a spotlight is on you and you move across and that's all you see.
Yeah.
And so, they were just far enough for me to go, I'm going to die. Or if I swim fast enough to them and exhaust myself, I should just make it to them and get on their spare ocky.
Yeah.
And so what I did was, and I had to completely turn around. And as I've done it, I've bolted for them. But the thing is, you have to stay at the 35-meter mark all the way across, because if you were to change any level and you're not pressurizing your lungs as much, you could really kill yourself or, do some serious damage. And I just bolted for him. And then as I got to him, I could just feel that I was running really out of breath, and I had just gotten to him and reached out, and I took their spare ocky, and as I've done it, I pressurized. And because you got a button on the front, I didn't do that. So water is all consumed in there. So I've just taken a big inhale of just salt water and then gone and then released it. And as I've done that, because I've inhaled salt water, my mask comes flying off. So they were like, what's going on? I'm blind, underwater at 35 meters, just shitting a brick, like, fuck me. And I said, just give the hand signal to like, let's go up. And so the whole time, because you can't go from 35 to 0, you got to stay at certain levels and off gas as well, so that your body can repressurize. And so what can happen in your blood? What's the name with bubbles expand too fast? Oxygen. You can nitrate poisoning. You can get the bends. You so many. Yeah, you can get so many things.
Crazy.
Yeah, and so we went up, did to like our pressure stops and everything, but the whole time, eyes closed, fucking coughing me lungs up, full of water and shit, and just like my tank is like just dead weight. And when I get to the surface, I can't inflate my BCD either because I got no fucking air. So when I get to the top, I've lost a mask that's like $200 worth. It's a lot of money for a mask. I was like, holy shit! Got on the boat. Threw my equipment down, just fucking laid down and just started sucking on some O2. I was like, fuck me. And general practice.
That's savage. Yeah, that is. Yeah, just small maintenance things, isn't it? Because there can be. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
that's some scary shit, dude.
Yeah, it's not the first time, but yeah, I've had other run-ins, but. That's the risk you take with diving as well, man. You get down to those pressures, boom, anything could happen.
Yeah, no Titanic visits for you anytime soon, no?
No, I'd be shark food.
Your bed, fish food, sleeping with the fishes.
Sleeping with the fishes.
I can't even comprehend how jarring and how scary that must be. Like you being a professional at that time, suddenly going, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
If that was me with zero going down doing, I've got my deep sea training to do, and then I see the instructor freaking having a shit fit, I would poop my pants. I would actually just be like, what is this part of it? This wasn't in the brochure.
Yeah, no, it's fucking brutal. And me being the instructor on it as well was not a good look.
Either way, no, but shit happens like that, and that's just it's just the way it is. It can happen in any trade. Same as Brad. Brad could have been butchering for 5 minutes, 5 years, or 50 years. If you're still going to smash your hand with your knife, you're still going to cut yourself, aren't you?
Exactly, especially at Christmas time as well. It's the only time to wear a glove more than ever.
Yeah, but dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're happy you're here, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Mental, absolutely mental. I can now tell why you're a bit unhinged.
Yes, a little bit, but I got plenty more of those stories and as well. So, guys and girls, send them through. Let's fucking start getting out some merch as well. Let's just get this fucking ball rolling because I got plenty more of those to come, and I know Luke does as well.
I do. I was like, which one? And you're like, just anyone. I was like, I'll go for quite an easy one this time.
No, I'll do the sausages.
Like, I'll do my spicy freaking blow your face off sausages, kill your kids sausages.
Yeah. At least you didn't poison them, like you know who.
That's true. Like I don't know who, but you'll tell me.
Yes, I will. Right.
Yeah, sweet.
This has been emotional.
It has. Oh, Leonard's. If
Yeah.
this is coming out on
16th.
16th, you got one more day, guys, to get your Euro box. Doesn't matter about the result of the Euros. I personally couldn't give a shit. But for the Euros, Lender's Euros box, I could.
Yeah.
Grab it for one more day. I'm sure you can get it. And support the people that support us. And try before you buy.
Exactly right. It's a good opportunity.
Flavors.
Yeah, be creative. Do something different. Think outside the box. Blow your head off sausages. Kill your kids with them. Who knows?
Imagine that. The new Leonard's Gummy Bear and Kill Your Kids Spicy Sausages.
They're still gettable. Let's see which one.
We're not going to do that.
Maybe. It's in the pipeline.
Maybe. It is. Indeed. Oh, man.
Right.
Sweet.
I love you. And
Thank you, man.
will see you Saturday.
You will.
I will.
No doubt talk to you before then, but I'll be there going, you're real. You're in front of me again. Every single time I see you, I'm like, you're here.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how many hours that we've just sat talking to each other on FaceTime, on whatever, on Zoom, and then whenever I meet you, I'm like, oh my God, you're so much bigger in real life.
Yeah. 6 foot of all this Australian thickness, baby. Get in amongst it.
It's just me just go, you're really here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. And I can't wait to see everybody. And
yeah,
don't be a stranger. Come say hi.
Yeah. Right, guys. We will see you on the Friday's episode. We have a very, very, very special guest for that one. It's going to be someone really that I don't even know, actually, which is quite good. And Luke seems to know them.
He's a cool guy. Very cool guy.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Sweetest.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll see you on the Friday episode. And if you're at the Smoke and Fire Festival, we'll see you then on Saturday. We love you. Don't forget to get your balls, butts, and boobs checked. And mental health is a serious thing. Reach out, reach around, and spread the love and tell them that you love them. We love you.
Oh, yeah.
Take care, guys and girls.
That's it. Bye.